Subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon, to never miss a video from us. Hi everyone, welcome to Test Prep Training. In this video you will learn about the top interview questions for Microsoft Excel, and Excel 2019. So let's get started. Question number 1, what types of workbooks does Power BI support? Your answer is Microsoft Excel is one of the most widely used business applications around. It's also one of the most common ways to get your data into Power BI. Power BI supports importing or connecting to workbooks created in Excel 2007 and later. Workbooks must be saved as XLSX or XLSM file type and be under 1 GB. Question number 2, what data types does Power BI support? Your answer is Power BI supports the following data types: whole number, decimal number, currency, date, true or false, text. Question number 3, what happens if you save your workbook in a local drive? Your answer is if you save your workbook in a local drive, what really happens is a new dataset is created in Power BI, and data in the data model from the workbook are loaded into the dataset. If your workbook has any Power View sheets, those will appear in your Power BI site under Reports. Excel 2016 also has the Publish feature. Using Publish is effectively the same as using Get Data to Files to local file from Power BI, but is often easier to update your dataset in Power BI, if you're regularly making changes to the workbook. Question number 4, what is the role of parameters? Your answer is report creators add query parameters to reports in Power BI Desktop. Parameters allow them to make parts of reports depend on one or more parameter values. For example, a report creator may create a parameter that restricts the data to a single country or region, or a parameter that defines acceptable formats for fields like dates, time, and text. Question number 5, what happens when you refresh data in Power BI? Your answer is Power BI enables you to go from data to insight to action quickly, yet you must make sure the data in your Power BI reports and dashboards is recent. Whenever you refresh data, Power BI must query the underlying data sources, possibly load the source data into a dataset, and then update any visualizations in your reports or dashboards that rely on the updated dataset. Question number 6, what is incremental refresh? Your answer is incremental refresh extends scheduled refresh operations by providing automated partition creation and management for dataset tables that frequently load new and updated data. For most datasets, this is one or more tables that contain transaction data that changes often and can grow exponentially, like a fact table in a relational or star database schema. By partitioning the table, and refreshing only the most recent partition significantly reduces the amount of data that has to be refreshed. Question number 7, how do you schedule refresh in Power BI? Your answer is when you set up a refresh schedule, Power BI connects directly to the data sources. Power BI uses connection information and credentials in the dataset to query for updated data. Then Power BI loads the updated data into the dataset. It then updates any report visualizations and dashboards based on that dataset in the Power BI service. Question number 8, what are Power BI template apps? Your answer is the new Power BI template apps enable Power BI partners to build Power BI apps with little or no coding, and deploy them to any Power BI customer. The general process to develop and submit a template app involves several stages. Some stages can include more than one activity at the same time. You build template apps that allow your customers to connect and instantiate within their own accounts. As domain experts, they can unlock the data in a way that's easy for their business users to consume. Question number 9, explain threat protection in Microsoft 365 E5? Your answer is Microsoft 365 E5 enables you to protect your organization with adaptive, built-in intelligence. With the security capabilities in Microsoft 365 E5, you can detect and investigate advanced threats, compromised identities, and malicious actions across your environment, on premises and in the cloud. Question number 10, define document properties. Your answer is document properties, also known as metadata, are details about a file that describe or identify it. They include details such as title, author name, subject, and keywords that identify the document's topic or contents. If you include the document properties for your files, you can easily organize and identify them later. You can also search for documents based on their properties or insert them into your documents. Question number 11, what are standard properties? Your answer is: by default, Office documents are associated with a set of standard properties, such as author, title, and subject. You can specify your own text values for these properties to make it easier to organize and identify your documents. For example, in Word, you can use the keywords property, also called tags, to add the keyword customers to your sales documents. You can then search for all sales documents with that keyword. Question number 12, explain custom properties. Your answer is: you can define additional custom properties for your Office documents. You can assign a text, time, or numeric value to custom properties, and you can also assign them the values yes or no. You can choose from a list of suggested names or define your own. Question number 13, what is SharePoint organization level sharing settings? Your answer is: the organization level settings for SharePoint determine the settings that will be available for individual SharePoint sites. Site settings cannot be more permissive than the organization level settings. The organization level setting for OneDrive determines the level of sharing that will be available in users' OneDrive libraries. Question number 14, what is Microsoft Compliance Manager? Your answer is: Compliance Manager is a workflow-based risk assessment tool in the Microsoft 365 Compliance Center, for managing regulatory compliance activities related to Microsoft Cloud services. As part of your Microsoft 365 or Azure Active Directory subscription, Compliance Manager helps you manage regulatory compliance within the shared responsibility model for Microsoft Cloud services. Question number 15, what is HDFS storage pool? Your answer is: a SQL Server Big Data Cluster includes a scalable HDFS storage pool. This can be used to store big data, potentially ingested from multiple external sources. Once the big data is stored in HDFS in the Big Data Cluster, you can analyze and query the data and combine it with your relational data. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel.